Well, good afternoon, everyone. I thought I'd just pop on here for a quick update. It isn't going to be a very long video, I'm afraid. To explain my absence, my promises of trying to do more regular updates went straight out of the window. I'm suffering from a bad back at the moment, actually. I'm really struggling. I have an appointment at the GP's tomorrow. It's 3 weeks since I made it. And my back's got progressively worse in that time. I'm not sure if it's anything to do with hormones or if it's a bit of sciatica or what it is, but all I can say is I'm in a lot of discomfort, especially first thing in the morning. Really stiff, can't move very well, severe pain, lower back, buttocks, in my hip. So you don't need to know all the details. Suffice it to say, it's not very pleasant. So I've been struggling with, as you can imagine, doing my usual gardening. My walks have been limited. It's also been really, really hot here in Yorkshire in the last couple of weeks, on and off. We've had a couple of little heat waves, and you know I don't like heat. I'm not good in heat. The last one was at the weekend. So because I'm worse first thing on the morning, I haven't been able to do my usual getting up at 5:30 and being out the door by 6:30, going for my walk before it gets too warm, because I've needed that time to come round. I've had to sit and rest up a bit and potter about and just try and ease the stiffness a little bit before I've gone out. So consequently, it's been going up to 10 o'clock before I've been going out, and when it's very hot, I just physically can't do it. So my walks have been limited. The amount of work I can do in the garden is being limited. So I'm pretty fed up, really, feeling a little bit sorry for myself. So I'm also not showing my face today because I've got no makeup on. I have brushed my hair just about, well, I haven't been in the shower, but I'm not looking my best. Yeah, so I thought I'd just hop on to explain why I've not been around. There are a couple of things in the garden. If I can manage to, I'm going to get up and show you in a minute. There are a couple of things I did do in the garden that I think I mentioned that I was going to do. Just let me put my legs down a little bit and get up. I can't remember what was the last thing I did. I think it was before we went away. We all went on holiday to Northumberland, and I was just about to finish planting all the vegetables up. Well, that's all done. They're all planted up. The veggie bed's thriving. We had a lot of rain yesterday, which was wonderful for the garden. So everything's looking nice and refreshed. And I did say I was going to repot the trough that had got taken over by the oxeye daisies. I have done that. So let me just have to bear with me because everything has to be done very slowly. So I'll show you the trough first that I did. Can't decide what it's going to do today. The weather hasn't rained, but it looks as if it could. If you look at the sky, but at the moment it's quite humid though, I think. So here's the trough as it is now. So what I've done is I've put in 3 perennials. I've tried to be good and not overplant it. So I have put in an eryngium there, which will hopefully do something next year. And then in the middle here, if I can find it amongst all these other things, here, it's going over now. It's a salvia. There, it's a salvia. And then at this side, we've got an, I don't know how to pronounce it, to be honest, Echinacea. That's this anyway, with the big leaves. And then to fill the gaps up, I just got a little trough of Nemesia, which looks lovely, doesn't it? And that just fills in all the little gaps. So I think you'll admit it does look a lot better than when it was full of all the oxeye daisies. Oh, good afternoon, Mungo. You always always show your face when I'm doing this, don't you? Yeah, no, it isn't tea time. No, because it is only 2:15. No. So we'll go and have a quick look down here. Not a lot to see, really. These have been and gone now. There's Rose of Sharon. Tiller looks quite nice. It's best from this angle. Loads of bees, loads and loads of bees. Here's Mr. Bumble. Here's a Mr. Bumble. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Oh, there he goes. Bumblebees. We've had loads of ladybirds. We've had loads of butterflies. It's been a complete contrast to last year. Total contrast. I think I need to fill the bird bath up. Definitely fill the bird bath up, don't we, Mungo? We do. Give the birds a drink, don't we? We do, yes. So over here, we have the rose. My dahlia's finally opening. I can't remember which sort it was. This fuchsia, it's been stunning. And I tell you, roses have been gorgeous this year. Got a little bit battered in the rain yesterday. This is Emily Bronte, who, as you know, is one of my favourite writers. Oops, it's starting to lose its petals, but look at that. Beautiful colour. Beautiful. And the tomatoes are doing really well. You can see all the tomatoes up there. It's looking as if it needs a bit of water, despite the rain yesterday. They do soon dry out. And then I have 3 more tomato plants here. Lots of green tomatoes. They are green at the moment, Mungo, aren't they? Yes. Yes, we can't eat them yet. Come on, let's go look at the vegetables. Let's go look at the vegetables. Get off my microphone wire. Don't chew that, for goodness sake. Oh, I know what I did that I've said I was going to do. In my Philadelphus that would never flower. If you've been watching for a while, you know which one I mean. Well, I've repotted it. I cut it right down. He's got a bigger pot. And I've fed him and I've watered him. And that's his very, very, very last chance. If he doesn't flower next year, I'm afraid he will be having to look for a new home. Everybody has to work in this garden. And then here we have my potager. We've harvested some potatoes already, and there's more to do. We're going to dig a pot of these up to take to my daughter's at the weekend. I'm quite pleased with my sweet corn. Oh, it's not quite as high as an elephant's eye yet. It's not far off, and it's looking healthy. So I'm pleased with that. Then my carrots, a few rogue nasturtiums and marigolds in there as well. And then rhubarb's finished for this year. We've got leeks in there. And then over here we have got chard, which we've been harvesting on a daily basis, but some of it's bolted now. It's getting a little bit overgrown. Some huge leaves. I'm making homemade pizzas tonight, and I'm going to put some chard on them. Break it up into little pieces, and it's yeah, nice. And here we have broad beans, which again seem to be doing okay. Quite pleased with those. And then finally, a couple of broad beans in there as well. Some sprouts. And again, they're doing really well. So Christmas dinner is well on the way. Sprouts and potatoes and carrots. And who knows? Sweet corn? It's not really. Don't really have sweet corn with your Christmas dinner, do we? But yeah, so it's all looking good. Quite pleased with the vegetables. I'll tell you something that's been nice this year, but it's just about going over now. The Crocosmia, Montbretia, whatever you want to call it. I'm really pleased with that. It's beautiful. And you know, it's probably the one plant that's the most neglected in the entire garden. I don't do anything with it, but cut it down when it's finished. It never gets fed or watered, or it just comes every year. And look at that, I think that's the nicest it's ever been. Some signs of autumn over there, look. Starting to change. I think it's going to be an early autumn this year. It's been so dry. Foxgloves are finished. And cutting down. I like to wait till the seed heads are dried and then it'll reseed. And I'll get more next year, hopefully. Look at this. Lovely. Looks like a sphinx. You're a handsome boy, Mungo. You are. You're a very handsome boy. And don't you know it? You remember I repotted these shelves? I was pleased with how they looked. But, yeah, exactly. They do soon look all wilted and horrible. They need constant watering. And even when it rains, they don't get water on them, you see, because they're slightly undercover here. So, I don't know. It's going to end up being at one of those places where you just put ornaments or something that doesn't require water. Because I'm loath to buy artificial plants. It completely goes against the grain. So we're still hoping to get new beds built here at the end of the year. And I think it will make it easy, because getting in between the beds, especially when you've a bad back and you're getting on a bit, is more and more difficult. And I think if there were long beds, it would be a lot easier to plant things as well in rows. Can't plant in rows when the bed's around, so yeah. Look at the potatoes, so tall, look at them. So yeah, so that's just about it really, nothing much else to report. Just to say that I shall hopefully be doing a few more videos if and when I get better, start to feel a bit more, as if I've got a bit more energy, because it's a little bit, well, it's debilitating when you're in pain, isn't it? I mean, I know we all have pain at some point in our lives, but it's difficult to get out and about and do things when you're in a lot of discomfort. Oh, so I'm just lucky that I can sit, excuse the fan, I can sit here and look at the garden at least, even when I'm inside. So I'm very lucky like that. So I hope you're all keeping cool if you're in a hot part of the world, and I hope you're all keeping warm if you're in a cold part of the world. More importantly, I hope you're all getting out there amongst nature as much as you can. I'm not getting out as much as I'd like to, but I am trying my best. I think that's my problem. I've just gone back to walking this week. I felt a lot better by Monday, and I went out Monday, and I went out Tuesday, and I've been out today, and I'll have to go out tomorrow because I've got to go to the doctor's. And it started hurting even more, so I think I'm going to have to rest up for longer and make sure it's completely better before I start walking again. And then I'll just get fatter and get told off by the doctor for being overweight. You can't win, can you? But anyway, got to stay positive, and hopefully I'll be back soon with another vlog. You all take care now.